Here we are, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Welcome to the March virtual tasting for the Scotch Malt Whisky Society, where we are exploring the Winter Series. Look at that.
Yay.
That's exciting, isn't it? I am joined by Alex Moores, our Victorian Ambassador and 2025 Australian Malt Whisky Tasting Champion and just general hospitality and whiskey bar legend, Kimmy Kim. Welcome.
Hello.
I liked how it wasn't clear who that referred to. It could have been me for a minute, just a minute.
Could it have been? Are you an Australian Malt Whisky Tasting Champion, though, Alex?
Well, I was for 1 minute. That was it. Now,
1 minute. Was that just like I'm sorry, we announced the wrong person.
But yeah, you landed me on Kimmy there. Like that's what that just happened.
Yeah. Amazing. Thanks for getting the reference. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. It's a really exciting virtual tasting that we have for, of course, our special Winter Series bottlings, which you can sort of spot here empty because they went into your kits. Just so great that we get to experience these cool bottlings, and one extra one that was accidentally sent to us by the UK, and we only got 5 bottles in the country.
How exciting.
So that's very cool. But before we kick off, Kimmy, for those who are unaware of what you do, who you are, do you want to give us a quick little sort of rundown?
Hi, my name is Kimmy. I'm a bartender at Whiskey and Element in Melbourne. So if you've never been to Whiskey and Element, we just had our 16th birthday party last Sunday or one before. So we are the dedicated first whiskey bar in Melbourne. I do lots of many things in the whiskey industry. I work in a bar. I do a bit of a consulting. I do lots of tasting, work with the distilleries, and yeah.
Amazing.
And I love SMWS.
Yes, that is the most important thing. Good sign off. I'm glad you got that memo. And of course, Alex needs no introduction.
I am the Vic Ambassador, all round SMWS tragic. You've seen me before. We're gonna have some fun.
Amazing. How's that warmth that just appeared next to you as well? It's perfect.
I know. I realised the light is lovely. I'm outside, but then it is going to get dark. So I'm like, I better crank the lights.
Yeah, get into it first. Betty Petrie, hello everyone. Hope everyone is well. We are all well. We hope you are too. Thank you for tuning in. Today we are talking about the Winter Series. Let's dive into it. Alex, have you pre-poured?
I have not. I thought about it with these, but then I thought, depending on how long we take, I don't really want that 29 breathing like the whole time for me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go as we normally do, and I'll probably just like revisit and let it breathe for second round.
Well, to everyone playing along at home, we are going to go in the order of the menu or the tasting mat. So that should be left, center, and then right, top to bottom. So we'll kick it off with cask 39.300. Sing Thy Name, which is
so excited for
this one. Where is it? There we go.
300th cask of Distillery 39.
What a milestone. What an incredible milestone. And this one was bottled to celebrate Robbie Burns and the incredible poet, the whole Burns Supper thing, which we did have some nice events for. As some of you may have realized, we did get these bottles a little bit late. That is how it goes sometimes with, them coming over the ocean. So, but it's cool because now we get to experience them in our own time.
Well, it's a really good point because if we got them, as UK got them, there'd be the summer series, and they are definitely not that. So
that's true.
We advanced them. And for those who haven't seen this before, I mean, they're very cool. Like they're sort of 4 major holidays that come around the wintertime for the UK. So, Burns is bigger in the UK. We obviously love it. And you'll notice that the SMWS, they always sort of give the unique cask code a name that starts with those letters. So the big S, obviously Sing. And that's been the last couple of years they've been doing that. So a little fun series that celebrates different holidays, a little take on the SMWS and showcases some different flavors for winter.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited for this one.
This was so
good. I think this was at the Whiskey and Element tasting. I remember this was probably the top pick.
Yeah, and also 39 is one of my personal favorite distillery as well because I love fruity and texture whiskeys. And 39 is very famous for the name as well because I don't know how well you guys know about 39. So 39 is from Speyside. Excuse me. Normally produce really fragrant and really texture whiskeys because they do really fine distillings and lots of copper content as well. They do really long fermentation with Diageo. So I think from my memory, they do like 70, 78-ish hours fermentation. And then there's like no grain goes into there. Distilled and just really textural, thick, stagnant, fruity forwards. Big yum.
It's one of those ones, like for me, where Bunnahabhain, I always have said on many lives, it's always got a bit of peanut. If you're looking for a distinguishing feature, this one 39 for me always has pineapple every time.
Always.
Yeah.
Pineapple and peach rollies as well.
There's comments coming through.
According to the notes, this one as DJ Pineapple dropped. So, yep, they agree. The Tasty Paddle agrees in their fun way.
And that's very appropriate for Robbie Burns as well, a famous DJ, as we all know. Yeah.
And yellow, lots of like yellow nectarine.
Oh, fuck.
There's a lot in that nose. There is a lot in that nose.
And this was 13-year-old, I think, first fill bourbon.
Yeah, first fill bourbon. Yeah.
Yeah, barrel. 61.2 though. It's got a kick. Thanks for tuning in, Chris and Sentinelli. Welcome to the show.
I think this is a really good example too. We'll probably talk about it as we go through, but we're into like the new flavor profiles now, which all the audience probably will have seen us talk about a lot and start to announce. And this is in our sweet and zesty now. But I think that's quite an apt profile. I have to rethink what the profile names are to decide whether, I always say, is it the right profile, or do I think the panel's got it wrong? Now I have to relearn the profiles and say whether they're right or wrong. I think sweet and zesty fits this though. On the nose, I haven't even tasted it yet.
I think it definitely it fits on the palate too. I'm not sure if it's maybe just the heat of it though, being a fresh pour.
Yeah, the zestiness kind of thing, and yeah.
But also like it's like a bit of like the creaminess comes in on the side palate nicely as well.
And Warshaw says, #Where's Bailey? That's a great question. Send your fan mail to 1-800 Where's Bailey, and you might get a surprise. We're not affiliated with that number. Do not do it.
Also, you can't send mail to phone numbers, but we got you.
No, but this 2026, you actually can send mail to phone numbers now, Alex. Okay.
I think that's actually what faxing used to be. To be fair,
just retro,
just sending mail to phone numbers. That's good old faxing.
I'll fax it over.
Man, that is lovely. That's one of those ones where sometimes they're a bit disparate between palate and nose, but it's just consistent. That is very much pineapple and nectarine and a fruit bowl on the palate as well.
Fruit on the nose and palate.
Yeah,
I'm almost getting like on that sort of pineapple train, like a maple glazed pineapple donut. Like it's got that sort of original glaze frosting, but the actual donut part of it is pineapple.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I often find it goes, for me, it strays more into that like that dehydrated sort of cocktail bar pineapple than fresh pineapple. Yeah. But I'm with you.
Yeah. I'll just throw this up quickly. So there are the 8 new flavor profiles, which most of you probably will have seen. We are officially launching in April, our turn, in 3 days' time. So over here, actually, you probably can't see my mouse. The orange one that says sweet and zesty is what this falls into. So from 12 to 8. And for those asking, the old profiles will still be around for a little bit more, of course. But a lot of these don't have direct, I guess... like
comparison points for the old ones. Yeah, don't try to sort of...
Except for coastal and maritime, which is quite clearly oily and coastal, closely thing. But sweet and zesty being orange is nothing like deep, rich, and dried fruits. That'd be closer to dried fruits and spices, etc. But we're excited for people to try them in their official signature range capacity.
Definitely.
And, discover them more.
And I think for lots of members who've over time sort of seen the way that certain distilleries were put into profiles, the new ones will make a lot of sense. Like, for example, the coastal and maritime sort of idea. Distillery 4 used to basically always fall within lightly peated, oily, and coastal for a lot of their sort of bourbon cask expressions. That's kind of the hybrid profile for those two now, and makes it a bit more consistent. Because remember, guys, hey, if you want to look at the flavor notes, do it. Like, if you're in depth with the society, that's the way to do it. But the whole point of flavor profile is if you're just a bit unsure, or you kind of just want to reach for something based on a category, it's about making that as helpful as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, this is still as fantastic as the first time I tried it.
First time I'm having it, it's very, very good. I just can't. $1.99. That's solid as.
Yeah. Is this your first time trying it?
Yeah. I bought them all because I didn't know.
Time. I had it from my
Yeah, there you go.
after work.
I mean, if it's knockoff worthy after a long shift at the bar, then
it's such a beautiful whiskey.
Yeah, it just gets more fruitier. Like the fruit bowl just becomes more sweeter, a lot more ripe as time goes on.
Dusting icing sugar, so
yes,
vibe as well. As it sort of opens up.
I think I bought them blind because, and I don't usually do that, because I love to try things and opportunity cost and all that. But with these ones, I think winter is like where I want a lot of these distilleries to play as well. And I think that the guys do a good job selecting the winter series casks for like a winter market in the UK. Yeah. And so, you're getting that where it's like a 39, they can be quite light and like upliftingly zesty. But I think like, for example, this one is actually quite rich. And so you sort of go, yep, that makes sense for kind of a winter focus on it.
I genuinely believe that this can be easily had by a fireplace and enjoyed.
Exactly.
In the winter, but also because of that dense fruitiness, it's a summer drink.
Whiskey.
Yeah.
You can highball that. You do whatever. Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
And make a lovely highball with it. It's gonna be really good as well.
Highball. What would you put in the highball?
This.
Yeah,
as in addition to this, any extras?
No, just this and a soda. Happy days.
Yeah,
do it at home.
Put some pineapple on top, just to complete.
Call that one a garnish.
That's really good. I think you're right, Kim. It's texturally that's
like the sage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I can see that.
Fantastic flavor for highball.
Sing thy name. That was fantastic. That is available online at the moment. If anyone is interested,
as that goes as well, it gets more like biscuity. It's got more desserty. Yeah, that's a dram that'll be a different dram when you revisit it later, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, I've kept a tiny bit in my glass, so
same. Yeah, which is hard to do because it's very drinkable at 60-something%.
Oh yeah.
It drinks like 52.
Welcome to the chat. He says, "Will it highball?" And I believe the answer is it will.
Yes.
It will highball. So much bread and butter pudding. That's a good note. That didn't cross my mind at all, but that's
what's coming out for me now.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
Yeah, that bread.
And everyone remember that everyone has different palates. So what you taste might not be anything like what we taste, and vice versa. And that's the beauty of it.
Will it highball is a good Netflix pitch. Like is it cake? It's like will it highball, and you have to just decide whether it tastes good in a highball.
Is that the new SMWS like cocktail competition? Will it highball?
Will it
Netflix,
highball?
If you're listening, we know you'll take anything, so take this.
Will it highball? It's in the series.
Shall we take a cup of kindness yet?
Let's do it.
59.93 will take a cup of kindness yet. So this one was the New Year bottling over here. Or in the micro version of Kimmy, if you can see. Do the whole influence thing. You gotta hand it back. There you go. You're on it. And what's interesting about this one is that it's quite similar specs.
Yeah.
To the 39. It's a first fill ex bourbon, but a hogshead, not barrel. And it's 13 years old, less ABV, but it's still sweet and zesty. So it's a great opportunity to really showcase the difference that even within that same flavor profile, what can happen. Because from memory, this is quite a different whiskey.
Yeah, from my memory, it's a really oaty and slightly nutty.
It definitely, that is a point of difference for sure. I'm even getting like straight off the nose, just a little bit of like light chlorine even, or like a tiny bit of some complexity like a swimming pool thing. But it's very fruity.
Have you got enough whiskey for your birds?
You can hear that, can you?
I could, yeah.
My Avery. Jabra's not as good as I'm glad I said Avery, not harem. Based on your, confusing question, Adam. But no, I don't, because I've only got a tiny little bottle, so they can get their own.
Yeah. Not for them.
Not for them. This is all for me. I've just noticed also 39.300 is the only birthday bottle for me I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot. I've been looking for a lot of years, but it's not my birth year, but it's my actual birthday in that year.
No, it is your birthday year.
It is. I'm very young.
Yeah.
But it is honestly the only time that 26 April I've ever seen on a society bottle, and I've looked at literally thousands of society bottles.
And anyone who knows you will know that to be very true.
Yeah. Someone else find me another one if you can. I love doing that because, like, listen to me. You want to prove me wrong, so you go and do my dirty work for me. But if you've got another 26 April, put it in the chat, put it in Discord, something.
Let us know. Like, comment, subscribe.
Might have to get another couple of bottles of that
from Betty. It is sweet, but it's a different kind of sweet. I'm getting almost like a hot fudge mug cake sort of sweet, like a very doughy cacao sort of a little bit of caster sugar.
Yeah, because I'm getting like a bit of like Anzac biscuit you get from Woolies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, this is more cereal on the nose straight up than the 39 for sure. A bit more citrus too than the other fruits coming off the less tropical, more citrus.
I actually think I prefer this nose to the 39. Alex is going for it. He's going for the big one.
It's amazing, like you were saying there, like the stats being so similar, but they are actually so different.
It's so different for me. Like it's so much like oat cakes and a bit of like a walnut as well.
I think for me that's almost the perfect example as well. Sorry, ads of like the first one was Speyside and this is Highland. The rest of the stats, I mean, I know they're different distilleries, but like I always think Speyside is fruitier. Highland is more, bit more like weight to spirit and a little bit more grain, which is a noticeable difference here. I love a 59, like Lockie says, like it's such good spirit.
Mm.
Yeah, it's oat cakes and honey and zesty citrus for me. That's very nice.
The palate is super zesty.
Yeah,
but also really grain husky.
Yeah,
like it's like really cereally. It's almost like the grain husk. You can taste like the grain husk.
I think that's where I'm going. Like like the dryness of an oat cake. Like it's got that almost like it's almost drying like a wine would be drying. But
I was about to say it reminds me of a Matt's Gathering bottle, and then it clicked a split second after that. It was a 59, so that makes a lot of sense. Because it's quite sweet and sort of buttery on the nose, but the palate is quite savory. If you like your savory drams, this is sort of one for you. It's almost like a few spicy and dry flavor notes have trickled their way into sweet and zesty, if you will.
Definitely. Sweet and zesty is perfect. I'm loving, when we can talk about the zesty bit a bit, because I'm almost getting like a chinotto sort of like element of the citrus to it. Yeah. That's really good on the palate after, like it's kind of gone, and the after effects on the palate are really nice.
Well, Lockie's put in bitter orange jelly, oat cakes, and sourdough, which is great.
Yeah. Bitter orange is right.
Just on that as well, many of you probably will have noticed that we've put lines in on your tasting mat. So if you feel like it, chuck in some of your tasting notes and then snap a photo and chuck it up on Instagram or Discord or Facebook and, let us know what your flavors were.
Do it.
Get involved.
Share with us.
No one likes to drink alone.
They're drinking all together.
That's true.
Man, see that, and I can't distinguish too much the ABVs between those two. I would, if anything, say this is, maybe a touch higher if I was doing it blind, but shows the impressiveness of the 61.2 on the Distillery 39, because this is 57, and like doesn't drink higher than 57, but the 39 drinks very nicely for 61. Yeah, thanks, Mark. Right. That's me too. I found some. There's a lot of 25 Aprils as well. Encountered along my time, but I've never seen a 26 until this. Oh, okay. It's probably because it's. Oh no, that's only Australian. trying to think, it'd be a day after a holiday or something when they're not doing any filling or bottling, but there'd be some reason. There'd be
It's
some
a rare
reason.
one.
Yeah.
Like he says, less Skinotto, more Aperol for him.
Yeah, get that for sure. Good call. Good shout.
Yeah, it really is just a testament to how different these two are. But I'm absolutely loving the nose on this. The palate's a little bit too savory for my liking, but the nose is just exceptional.
Yeah, when the palate is getting a little bit more of like, like the dehydrate Italian herbs.
Mm.
You put it in a cooking mitt.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting a bit of that on the palate as well now.
I'd be curious to see how this goes after a bit of time.
Yeah, because I think no, you're dead right. I was literally going to say, I think the bitterness on the palate is what's leading to some of that savory feel. And I wonder if over time that will mellow out a bit, like it'll sort of waft off and you might revisit at the end and it's sweetened right up.
Saving it.
Yeah. And I mean, Alex is usually the one to say this, or Matt, but leave a bit in your glass and then we'll come back to them at the end, we'll revisit them. It'll be a fun experiment. We can do it together.
Yep. And I reckon, especially after what we've got in the last the last dram in particular, these will be much sweeter when we come back to them by comparison. Lovely.
That was lovely. So that was bottled to celebrate the new year, 2026, which we're in. How fruitful it has been so far. So if you like that bottle, again, up on the website, $1.99, 13-year-old ex-bourbon Huggy.
So good. I think this is just classic sleeper cask too. Like this is one of those distillery numbers. People don't talk about it. There's not, like Distillery 59 fan clubs other than probably our office ads.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're just so good. And like when you make spirit well, straight bourbon cask, delicious. People should definitely look beyond the code and reach out for some special ones. That's great.
I'll just do a quick plug at the moment as well that at the moment we are still running our Golden Ticket Month. It's SMWS Golden Ticket Month. Hooray. $10,000 worth of prizes to be won, including, Bonkers for Conkers is up for grabs. So any order placed between, pretty much up until the 3rd of Morsia's disconnected. We'll bring you back, Alex. Don't worry.
I'm here. I think I pulled a cable while I was doing something.
No, that's okay.
Let's go with that.
If you place an order between, at this point now and next Friday, the 3rd of April, we'll throw in a random golden ticket, which could be anything from a $50 store voucher to a 33-year-old sherried. Did I already say it? No, I don't think I said it.
What was it?
24. Yes.
Were you guys talking about Macallan when I dropped off before? Is that what you were talking about?
I was like,
I knew it.
It's him.
That's right. He says it all the time as well. Yes, a 33-year-old full sherry matured Macallan is also up for grabs. So there's Vault Collection vouchers, there's virtual tasting kit vouchers for April, there's vouchers just for the store. So the more orders you place, the more likely you are to win, basically. And we still have vouchers to be claimed. Some have already been claimed, but, got to be in it to win it. So get onto it. And that also counts for anyone thinking of joining. If you join with a membership and a bottle, then you're in the running too. But enough of that. Back to the whiskey. Alex?
I have realised
Yes.
that, which we might explain to people, do these two, they have the same name. They have different numbers.
So
they have the same name.
First, we're going to taste 1.301 mistletoe and whiskey, which is this one, which is not to be confused with this one, which is 1.297 mistletoe and whiskey.
So
on the
don't
tasting
do what I
map,
almost did.
the easiest indicator, other than the code, is the color strip. So the next one we'll be tasting is red color strip because it's in our dried fruit and spices flavor profile. So this was our whiskey that we were allocated. to celebrate Christmas, hence the mistletoe part and all the Christmas, decorations. And the second one, which we'll taste next, was accidentally sent to us by the UK, and we only got 5 bottles because we weren't meant to get any. And, well, we'll get to that. But for now, 1.301, mistletoe and whiskey. It's an 11-year-old, 57.8% cask strength, ex-bourbon hoggy. You probably can't see anything from there. Thanks, Kimmy. Ready? Perfect. Nailed it. First of all, Spanish Oak Oloroso. This one flew off our website. And I cannot remember what it tastes like, so I'm very excited to revisit this one.
Same.
I'm actually doing mine side by side now because I accidentally poured the wrong one, and now so I've pre-poured it. I'm just
there's nothing wrong with
comparing
that.
them now.
And you know what, guys? Do that. Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
I'm going to do that too.
It's actually working. It's really good. The only reason I corrected my own mistake was because I put my nose in the second one, the .297, and thought, oh, that's quite like rich and syrupy. And is this the right one? And it wasn't. So they're really good to do side by side because they are quite different.
Well, Betty has come out with peppery toffee.
On the 301, I'm with you, Betty, 100%. The peppery is there.
Yeah.
No, 1.301 is very much like tomato stems and very red, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Like a bit of like tomato soup and like tomato stems as well.
And then a lot of those sort of crushed up dried herbs like oregano and
they're so different.
This is great because not only is Alex trying 1.297, the number 4, for the first time, but we all are because neither of us have tasted this one.
Yeah.
And it also is a really syrupy texture. You can even smell like how syrupy it is.
.301.
Yes, that's 301.
Yeah. Just a bit of context here. The reason why there are 2 distillery ones with the same name and the same label, but with a different age statement and a different code and different ABV and different casking.
Different casking.
Different casking.
Like pretty much most things are different about them. Is because for these bottlings there were different batches done, so they're all single cask or extra matured. But to make sure that all of our branches across the world get a good allocation of each of the bottlings, there were different versions done. So I'm not sure which branch got this one. I believe the US might have gotten the 1.297, but then again, a few other branches might have gotten it as well. We weren't the only branch to get .301, for example.
All right, I'm going to taste 301.
It's like I want to say a warm gingerbread house, but it's not quite.
301 or 297?
301.
301.
Yeah.
I mean, spice is right for sure.
Oh yeah.
Not that we are doing comparison, but if we're thinking older profile categories, it's like spicy and sweet to spicy and dry, somewhere around that.
I was about to say something similar in that already people have said, oh, dried fruit and spices, it's obviously deep rich in dried fruits. It's not.
No.
This is absolutely not deep rich in dried fruits. There might be some that definitely will be, but again, a lot of the old 12 flavor profiles have been dispersed into the 8. They're not direct, sequels.
Yeah, good point.
Fruit
fact,
tingle.
Anything,
Mr. Watt.
Exactly. That's a good call. I'd be almost putting the 1.297 closer to a deep rich and dried fruits. But it's ripe fruits is correct, only on the nose, but it is just these new profiles, they are getting these right because the dryness of the fruit on the 301 and the ripeness of the fruit on the 297 are definitely a good separator.
Yeah. And we'll talk about this more in April Our Turn, which you might have seen in an email, has 2 virtual tastings. But the flavors have been changed really just to evolve them, to refine them. they're more concentrated on flavor rather than, Old and Dignified isn't a flavor, as we've said many times. Fine, Delicate, Young and Sprightly. They're not flavors, they're feelings. They describe the texture. So these 8 new ones are purely flavor focused, and it really is just bringing it back to that core.
And it's really tasty.
The flavor profiles or the whiskey?
The whiskeys.
Oh, Steve, found me one. Good man.
Thunder Chops.
There you go.
Might still be in stock. There might be a couple left of that one. It was only a couple of months ago.
I'll have a look. That's a good point, actually. I haven't looked too recently. I gave up on my hunt, so I'll check out some more modern ones for a 26 April.
Also, welcome to the chat, Mr. Contos.
Indeed.
Fresh quinces and Maya lemons on the 301.
Yes, 301 has a bit of like the cherry juice and like cough syrup.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Kimmy, has this changed much since the last time you tasted it? Okay.
I feel like this is how I remember. The 301 was a little bit more savory, like lots of like tomatoes, bit of like cherry juice. I remember it wasn't really red and savory, and I think the tasting notes I'm getting is similar to what I was getting before as well.
Yeah, we'll see. Again, feel free to leave a little bit in your glass. Yeah, definitely. I mean, Betty, that was a great call with the pepper, because there is still so much pepper on that nose.
I think Lachlan on the fruit tingles too. Like you have to kind of search for it a bit, because there's a lot of other, like Kimmy was saying, the tomato kind of component to it, but it's quite confectionery in there. There's like a line of like that lollybag, intense sweet sugar component, which I think is where Lockie's getting fruit tingles from. It's not like the dominant one, but it's a really nice, like it offsets the savory nicely on this.
A bit of red frog as well. Red frog jellies.
It's almost like a sweet bread, not like sweetbreads, like sweet, but like a okay, I'm gonna say it, and you're gonna give me shit for it, but
bread top.
Almost, sorry,
bread top.
No,
is that what we're doing?
No. There's almost a very slight whiskey, not whiskey, rum barber note to it.
Yeah, he said it. Whoever's playing bingo, the easy one has been satisfied.
That's my go-to virtual tasting note.
Rum baba.
Yeah, it's because it's the syrup of the sauce is just there on that gorgeous
Rum baba.
the bread.
The only time that ads doesn't drop rum baba is when it's a rum.
That's true.
I actually like, and then power suggestion, but like when you say it, you're right, because there's a nice like syrupy soaked brioche thing.
Exactly. Which is what, when I was going to say sweetbreads, that's what I meant. Like that's that's the end of my journey. Yeah.
I was thinking you meant that like US and bread top style of bread. It's like, it's obviously not some ancient grain rye. It's like a sweet brioche thing.
Yeah.
And now you say 297 really smells like rum baba. It's all your fault.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, let's get into it. So my 297 it's been sitting in the glass for a while. I guess all of ours have been, a while.
Definitely open up.
6 minutes, but
yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's all the rum baba.
Just rum barber. The only other one I won't say it for is probably whiskey barber.
Yeah, exactly. Too obvious.
No, but you're right though. You're right though. That 297 has still got that sort of syrupy on the soft brioche note to it.
That has actually savoried up a lot since I first poured it and nosed it 10 minutes ago, whatever. Like it's gotten all the kind of like it'll come out more, but just at the moment it's very like herby, which wasn't there at all at the start. It was very rich, unctuous fruit when I like first out of the little bottle and straight in.
Yeah, I think mine is still like the first bit, because mine is still like really syrupy in the confectionery as well.
Yeah.
I'm really keen to see if this is going to go down the 39 route, where it just tastes like a noses, absolutely decadently gorgeous, or if it's going to be more like the 59, polar opposites.
It almost feels like a brandy soaked. What's the word I'm looking for? Like blueberry.
Rhubarber?
No. No. It's like a brandy soaked blueberry. I don't know, like muffin some form.
Yeah,
it has
okay.
like a bit of like a fruit there, a bit of like bready nuts there, but also like the really lovely syrupy nuts there as well.
Alex?
It's gotten very it's gotten a nice little extra note of that bakery on the. I hadn't tasted it before, but on the palate, I'm getting that now. But it's definitely unctuous and rich on the palate.
Yeah,
still.
That is
it drinks like it first smelled.
Drinks like it first smells. I'm getting that bakery note. Almost like that sort of German bakery, like lots of Danish strudels.
Lachlan, thank you for that word. I was kicking myself to get that word. I was going to say like those little flat kind of tray baked blueberry things, which Lockie has reminded me as a friand.
Lockie's just added you.
Yeah. Thanks, Lucky.
Yeah.
Lockie's using words for things that exist in our world to describe things. Well done. No, that is it. Friands. Yeah. Because they're a bit more dense and syrup soaked than like a muffin, but I knew exactly where you were going, Kimmy, too. Yeah.
It's on the nose, it's a little bit similar to the 301, but on the palate, not at all.
Not at all.
And it's quite interesting that they went with this as the same whiskey, essentially, but for different branches, you know?
Yeah. Substitutable casks.
Yeah. So first was Spanish oak, Oloroso, further matured. And then this one is American oak, Oloroso.
I don't know which one I like better.
Yeah, I was firmly in the 297 camp on absolute first nose only, and now I'm very unsure. I think 301.
Yeah, because I came back and then I like 301 started getting a bit of like the pink lady apple skin sort of like notes now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, 297, and I was like, maybe 301.
The peppery might have softened a bit as well, like to just a really good level. Like maybe it was a bit dominant on first nose, but now it's subsided just a bit.
Which one do you like better, Adam?
Yeah, that's such a... I hate that question. Because now I really love the nose on the 301.
Yeah. I think I'm nose on 301, palate on 297, which is very frustrating, but I think that's just where it's going to land.
I will give you my answer after I taste 297 one more time, very shortly. Before I do
Interestingly, that comment that I just made, by the way, is exactly what I said about the American and the Iberian. It was like, what's the better one? It's like, well, it was nose on one for me, palate on the other. Yeah. So just get both and pour them into each other.
Both. That's the obvious solution.
Just mix them up.
It's worth mentioning, we only got 5 bottles of this in the country, which I have said a few times. So 2 went into the virtual kits.
Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock.
The other 3, give me if you will. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 unopened bottles of 1.297, the first ripe fruits and honey whiskey in the country. We have 2 left in the country.
1 left.
Now, John Hitchens says, how come there is no outturn number for 12.97? Well, as I mentioned, there are only 5 in the country, and they weren't meant to be here. So we didn't put an outturn number because there really is no official outturn number. But as I was saying, if you want a bottle of this, pop a comment right now because we're doing a live sale, and the first person to say, I want this bottle, well, the first 3 people to say it, will get it. And Zach will sort you out tomorrow. $1.99, same price as the 1.301. Go for it.
Well, I want it, so I'll take it if only 2 other people on here want it. But if 3 people on here want it, I'll give it up. You can have it.
There are 2 left, unless 3 people put their hand down.
I'll take 1 if there's 1 left because I like them both.
But I'm now gonna have my final taste of the 1.297.
I think I'm the
Palette.
Alex as well. Like I think
Palette,
yeah,
yeah.
palette wise, 297 is a little bit better.
That's juicy now. That is gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's going to sound stupid, but it reminds me of blackcurrant juice.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
But
that's
not
right.
the flavor, but the ripeness of it and just the heaviness of it.
Yeah, I'm with
And
you,
I feel like
100%.
they started to develop a bit of a like soft baking spice as well with the back of the palette.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah. I'll go you one more, ads. I reckon it is just like it tastes like a lovely sort of blackberry, blackcurrant, super dark fruit. Like if you were wine noting it, it's like it's all black fruit.
Yeah.
On the palate, delicious.
Yeah, it's actually coming through on my back palate now. Like it's I think that needs a bit of time to open up as it's now had. And then I think that's my pick over the .301.
Yeah. Hard call, but depends what you buy on. I think 301's the nose and 297's the palate. So
no, yeah, I'm agreeing with you. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yummy.
And so is Lockie. So we're pretty much all in agreement. Nose 301, palate .297. So let's put it this way: if you like drinking your whiskey, .297 is for you.
If you're like a nosier whiskey, 301 for you.
Yeah, but it's sold out, so bad luck.
Yeah.
Fortunately, that's the way it goes sometimes. The whiskeys do actually sell out, as they are all limited. So, but that's all right because we've got plenty more.
Speaking of which, are we there yet?
Are we there yet? Betty, are you ready? Are you ready?
Betty's been holding out for this. We know it.
There it is.
We're doing it, Betty. We're doing it.
29.299. What a perfect code as well. So this one was bottled for the Spirit of Halloween. It's also called the Spirit of Halloween. We don't really celebrate Halloween here in Australia.
No.
I don't know if they do in Scotland.
It's American.
Yeah.
Not as much as good old USA, that's for sure.
Yes. But still
Oh,
damn good whiskey. And yes, it sold out. And no, we do not have any more left.
oh, that's good news.
I mean, it's 29. It sells itself very quickly.
Well, I'll give you guys a hot tip. There is another 11-year-old sherried Distillery 29 release coming very soon. So,
Is it?
yes, there is. Very similar specs. So, keep an eye out for it. If you missed out on this, Kimbo.
Cheers, Alex.
Alex?
Cheers. What a well, we're not necessarily finishing on it because I'm going to go and revisit all of them again, but
Oh, yeah, we are
fifth
not
round.
done.
We're not done, but
don't worry.
what a round.
Betty was so excited. She said yes twice. Yes, Betty, we love it.
I'm assuming, Betty, there was only like 20 seconds between those. I'm guessing one was the nose and then you couldn't wait. One was the palate, right? Classic.
Mark, you're absolutely right. I don't. But it's nice to see that it is big here for the kids because, that's mostly who it's for, Do you also get dressed up, Mark, though, as well?
I was going to say, yeah, clearly, like...
You'd have to, surely get into the spirit of Halloween.
Of all the people I know, Mark owns a Stormtrooper outfit for Halloween purposes. 100%.
Oh, beautiful. Like a proper 501st, like...
Gotta be, yeah.
Actual,
like, legit, like, actual stage prop,
yeah,
used in the filming. Yeah. Oh, that's so good. That is
beautiful.
so good. I love virtuals like this because I'm sitting here going, I'm drinking this by myself and we're having it. And then, it's hard because there's not a lot of feedback from the audience. Other than nice comments coming in. But I'm very happy you're all, presumably the ones tuning in live, are all drinking this with us because you all know what I'm talking about when I'm just sort of silent going, yes.
You can read my mind with ESP. Yes. You love Pete, Betty, as we all do, and it is it's quite spectacular to get something like this that we can put in the virtual. We were very lucky to get 60 bottles in the country, and after virtual kits and partner bars and sales, they're all gone. It's great. Like the sherry's coming through quite subtly.
Yeah.
On the nose for me, I'm just getting a lot of bacon.
Yeah, it's certainly spirit forward in that way because you get a lot of that on Distillery 29, and it's nice sort of driftwood, like smoldering fire. It's really good.
A bit of like a maple honey glazed pork, some form as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say maple bacon, so that's bang on.
If you had Adam saying maple for all drabs, tick your bingo card now.
Honestly, I get maple so much. And the thing is, it's probably some other note that I'm thinking of, but maple's just like the easiest one to go to. It's
Maple's
either maple
a nice like
vanilla bean.
Yeah, it's like maple is like complex, more thick kind of sweetness, and then vanilla bean is like a bit more just nice, maybe elegant bourbon cask kind of stuff coming through. But neither of them are lollies, which you get a lot of lollies in other stuff.
I actually also use vanilla bean if it is thick though, because I think of vanilla bean as very thick and dense ice cream,
like a nice ice cream. Yeah.
My other favorite peated note I get often is Cheetos.
Yeah, which does you
color?
often come through in sherried Islas?
It does or it doesn't?
Does, I think. Like if I'm finding some Cheeto, it's usually sort of an Isla with some sort of interesting cask, like a wine or a sherry or not a bourbon. Yeah. Sorry, Kimmy, you were going to say something.
Please.
No, because like on the palate, it's like a lot more. What's the word I'm looking for? Can't remember the word I was looking for. No, but like on the nose, it's a little bit more subtle and a little bit more sweeter. But on the palate, it's more of like dirty engine oil, mechanic shafts.
Oh yeah,
more of the savory,
more
dirtier side. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I remember that from the tasting. Actually, the training that was
oh yeah, that's filthy. That is actually like Singer sewing machine oil. Like that's oil on the palate for sure, which I wasn't ready for because the nose was quite a sweet.
Yeah, so
example of 29.
My and I did not get this the first time I tried it, but the initial palate, like very initial, before it's even gotten to midway through even the back of my mouth, I'm getting a bit of sweetness. I'm getting a bit of that sort of sherry sweetness. I wouldn't say rum barber, but a bit of that sherry sweetness.
Yeah.
Not maple. Yummy is what I'll say. Betty, very well said.
Honeycomb's a good shout, Mark. Yep. Yeah, I get that.
But I am getting a little bit of that sweetness initially, and then it goes into that dirty engine oil, that sort of rag. It reminds me a lot of that 93 we had a couple of years ago, the Oily and Coastal, which probably almost could have been a heavily peated, which was the 1970s movie dram.
Yeah,
which was so filthy. That was a filthy dram. It was so bad.
That was
like bad in a good way. It was amazing. Lockie says this is brilliant. I think that's been the common. It is brilliant.
I'm getting way more of that maple now after a bit of time. It was sort of hiding for me behind. Yeah, on the nose, it was sort of hiding behind some of that the elements of the peat and other sweetness, but now it's sort of coming through.
Kimmy, you've been called out.
Don't you mean Yumbo? Yeah, it's Yumbo. I can't read. It's too far.
That's fair. That's fair. Is it a big Yumbo?
It's a bloody big Yumbo.
It's a bloody big Yumbo. Thank you.
Is this like? Do you actually have? Is this a scale? Because we should formalize a scale. Because too many people use the old, Bill Lark. What is it? Sell your something. Sell your pants. He's got levels of it. Like we've got big Yumbo. Have we got little Yumbo? Is that like a thing?
No, it's a Yumbo, and it is a big Yumbo.
Yeah,
and it's a bloody big Yumbo.
Oh, okay, yeah. So if it's not at least a bit Yumbo, it's not on the scale. So it starts at Yumbo, and then okay.
So it's a 3-level scale.
And sometimes it's incredibly yummy. Before I say big Yumbo, there's a lot of different words like oh shit.
Yeah, it's like you're building up. Cool.
Yeah.
It's basically like the Davis scale. It's 3 levels.
Yeah. Is there a special word for like it's not really Yumbo, but like it's whiskey. I wouldn't tip it out. It's like I drink it.
Anything at that point? Yeah.
It's very, very tonal system of like,
Roasted hazelnuts, sweet and spicy pork, two-stroke petrol, baked
Two-stroke.
pears, and bacon. Yeah.
Roasted hazelnut for sure.
Yeah, that roasted
two
hazelnut
strokes.
and sweet and spicy pork's great. On the nose. Oh.
Now it's open up. I think like I'm getting rid of like torch tarragon instead of like a note on the back of the palate here on the side.
Yeah, it's getting. Yeah, it's getting.
Let's try.
It's getting more herbaceous for sure. I think I'm struggling to sort of separate. Yeah, like I'm getting more of that driftwood. It's quite because I've had it now on the palate, and it's quite lovely and ashy. Like it's got a lovely like ash, kind of that cigar ash over the whole palate, which is normally what I think of as Distillery 33s having in spades. But
this has probably changed the most since I first tried it a few weeks ago, I think, and for the better, to be honest. That palate is, and it's still evolving now. It's fantastic. It is getting a little bit sweeter, but it's still so dirty and just like oily rag over a engine. It's got that two-stroke that Lockie mentioned. It's got a bit of that honeycomb as well. It's a great all-round dram. Unfortunately, you can't buy one. They are sold out. But as I said, we are getting another one in probably May, I would say, May or June. And it's pretty much identical specs. It's very, very similar. So keep an eye out for that one if you missed out here.
Right, I'm going back to the start team to see what that has done to 39, because even with all of that, which I agree with everything we've said the whole night through, 39 is probably my pick of the
I would agree. I'd absolutely agree.
Yeah.
So let's see if it stands up to some time.
Now it's just, I mean, I don't have a lot in my glass, but it reminds me so much of a honey and lavender. No, it's like a honey and lavender, I think, palm olive soap. The fragrance of that.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you, minus the soapy bit. I was going to say there's some like really nice when you get those artisan like cupcakes that are kind of lavender and honey and vanilla and stuff, and they kind of play with weird herbs to go with the sweet, because that is, I reckon I've got that much left, and I think I even prefer it.
Yeah,
I reckon that is
everything. And he finishes it all.
I don't actually drink. I've never had a drink in my life.
I've never seen you not sober. So.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
No, that's it. Let's stick with that. That is my favorite for sure. Well, I haven't gone back to the 59 yet either, so that might have improved in my subjective palate, but this is definitely so good.
No, that palate is still the best for me. I'd say it's this one, then the 29 for me so far.
Same. I'm the 39 is my favorite as well. Still, after all this, it's chunk of pineapple on the palate is so beautiful.
Yeah. The only thing that's happened to it that is not a good thing, well, not for me, which is not a problem if I have it by itself, is that after all the other spirit weight, this now drinks a bit thinner than it did when we had it first. Because I think the unctuousness of the last two in particular have made this feel a bit thinner by comparison.
Yeah. Okay.
Textural. But the flavour is amazingly good.
Actually, this 59 on the nose.
You've gone to 59.
All right, after some time, this 59 is actually...
Buckle up, team. We're in. We're going. 59. Here we go.
Buckle up, buckaroos.
Bit more savoury on the nose. It's almost like the nose and the previous palate are aligning a bit more now with time. Like the savouriness is coming out.
Honestly, I'm getting more... I genuinely am. I'm getting more of the rum barber on the nose.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm getting a bit of parsnip. It's a little bit more savoury.
Parsley. Yeah, okay. I'm not getting the...
Yeah, no.
Yeah, okay.
Spot on. It's actually become sourdough for me now, which is rare to find on a non-Lomond. But it's becoming that slightly funky bready maybe like root vegetable earthiness for sure. And that was not there first time round for me, or if it was very, very small. But that's come out.
The palate is
that's
definitely
not a bad thing. But
no, again, if you love your savory drams, then I mean,
I think it has just separated out. Like the 39 has gotten a bit sweeter, or a bit, it's doubled down on that. This has definitely planted its feet in savory dram territory on the revisit.
I agree.
which one?
301.
301.
The nose with 301 now.
Ooh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's like candied red apple.
A candied red apple, but also like almost like a touch of teriyaki beef. I'm getting as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to keep like 5 mils or something of this at the end, and I'm literally going to blend it with the 297 for fun.
Well, you've got a bottle of it now, so
well, that's true. That's true. Yeah, hopefully a bottle of both if all these people let me have one. That is a good nose now. I mean, this one on nose on the first round after we talked about both of them side by side, but yeah, the nose has definitely stood up to time, and the pepper has dissipated to even more, I think, and I like that more now. It's there, but it's very much a second or third kind of note rather than a dominant peppery nose.
It's almost like a peppered steak now.
It has gotten a little bit of that, like, a little bit of bark, that sort of charcoaliness to it.
Mm. You mean bark as in like not tree bark, but as in that charcoal?
Sorry,
bark.
a nice Maillard effect on a piece of meat.
Yeah, no, because you said it, I'm like, oh, okay, tree, and then you followed it up with the barbecue. I was like, okay, yeah, no, it's probably that one.
I love me a bit of Maillard reaction. I'll take my medium rare, but I love me some crispy outside bits.
Oh, absolutely. No, you have to have the crispy outside bits.
Yeah.
Mm. It's an interesting metamorphosis.
I actually like the palate more now too.
Yeah, right.
On the 301, like, just not, I didn't dislike it the first time, but maybe they've synced up a little bit more nose and palate on it, and it's a bit more balanced as a dram now with a bit of time. Yummy. Big yumbo. I'm going big yumbo. Not like...
It's a big yumbo level.
Yeah, I'm not going crazy with it, but it's a bit more than yumbo,
.297 on the nose straight away now. Lamingtons and like those rum balls, which is basically like Lamingtons.
Mate, that is a cross between Lamingtons and rum barber. Get off.
Rum ball barber.
Rum ball barber Lamingtons. You're actually right.
Look at a Lamington barber though. Oh, just that syrup.
Let's make that. I'm gonna. Shops are still
genuinely like that. The outside of a Lamington on the nose, like the coconut. Those coconut flakes, and a bit of that sort of chocolate, the powdery chocolate.
That's a super interesting point, because I think that's after a bit of time, and maybe that finishing cask taking a touch of a back seat after some breathing. Probably the coconut, because this is American oak, right? And then the other one, the 301, is Spanish oak.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have the vanillins like as much, and it certainly wouldn't have that toasted coconut in anywhere near the same amount. And it's done whatever it's done, a first maturation in some lovely American oak. So I'm getting way more of that now, all the sort of things you expect. Coconut's definitely there now, where I don't think I picked up any coconut first time round, if I'm honest.
No, not at all. I love coconut, so I definitely would have mentioned it if I had. So yeah, the palate's still solid on this one.
Still solid. Yeah. Oh yeah.
You got to buy a bottle too?
Don't
Man, the finish on the 297 is so good. Just as a like the way the spirit is built, so like it just doesn't drink like it's high ABV as all our stuff is in these tastings, but like so well balanced on the palate.
Very well integrated.
That's a really good palate dram.
Well, do you mean you got lots of coconut? I assume.
He probably means that first time round.
Yeah.
I know an American oak cask when I see one. That's what he said.
Yeah, when it's written on a piece of paper, Yeah. That is nice.
No,
I think I stand. The nose is even better for me now, so I think I might shift my preference to the 1.297 in its entirety because now the nose is has what I like.
But the palate on the palate on 301 got better too. They both got better.
They're better in different way.
Yeah. Exactly.
Correct.
That's the beauty of it.
The nose on 301 is
29, guys.
So good.
29. Oh yeah. Now it's just charcoal, bacon, and ash on the nose.
Mine has gone just very like the immediate nostalgia. Well, not nostalgic's not the right word, but immediate sort of transportative place for now is
nostalgia.
Yeah, kind of, but not like a longing for it. It's just like being in a Japanese restaurant now.
Oh, like takes you
bit
back
of smoke from a little hibachi thing, or a little bit of teppanyaki, but it's beautiful seaside stuff going on. Lots of shellfish.
Oh man, let's go to Japan.
Let's go to Japan and do a virtual tasting though.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could do this. We could be in Japan now, for all anyone cares.
That's true. Actually, maybe we transported all the SMWS shelving to Japan.
Let's do it.
I mean,
we have it already. Let's do it. Let's do it now.
I'm not saying this is going to happen or it's not going to happen, but maybe that's not too far off about what's already planned for the year. I don't know.
Foreshadowing. Tune in next season.
Who knows?
Are Kimmy, Adam, and Alex in Japan? You'll have to find out. We probably will be. Spoilers. Maybe not all together and at the same time and for very long, but we probably will have all been to Japan by then.
That's true. All right, I'm gonna taste this 29 again.
Good. Yeah, the nose is so
good. Palate is even better.
Yeah, they've all gotten more integrated with the things that were floating around before. Well, maybe not all, but definitely the 301 and the 299. They're more integrated drams now.
Betty says, thanks for another entertaining evening. Our pleasure as always. Don't forget, everyone, that this Friday is April Our Turn, and I'll give you a little sneak peek of the cover here. Because how good does it look?
And they're so tasty.
There can be only 8.
Excellent Highlander reference. Perfect.
Thank you, because that's exactly what it was. We are releasing 1 bottle for each of the new flavor profiles, plus Peat Plants 2 mid-month. And this Friday is also the Peat Plants virtual tasting, our first of 2 virtual tastings for the month. So jump onto that. There's very limited packs available for that one for $159 for all 4 whiskies, and that is 101 years of peated whiskey, all in 4 30ml drams. It's absolutely remarkable, and they are remarkable. I mean, you tasted them the other day as well.
Otherwise, everything's available with Skin Element as well.
Exactly. So if you are in
Melbourne, and then taste some new whiskies, they're fantastic.
Yeah. My comment on Peat Plants 2, having tasted them, is don't get caught on your preconception about which distillery number you might be seeking.
Yeah.
Because a couple of them turn the tables a bit on each other. And I've got a clear favorite out of the 4, but all are very cool in their own ways. And I wouldn't say, maybe with the exception of 1, I wouldn't say any are like just absolutely archetypal versions of that distillery. There's a bit of a twist on at least 3 of them. Worth trying all of them.
Also, they are very well priced. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're very well priced.
Especially, one in particular is extremely well priced. But they're all quite good. Anyway, you'll see all about that this Friday. Keep an eye on your inboxes. And until then, Alex, Kimmy,
Adam, yes.
Kimmy, we're
everyone.
doing a thing here. We love you all.
Thank you so much for joining.
See you next time, team.
Of the 10297 going online now. Nothing's going online, Mark. You have to put in a comment if you want it.
Which
it's
I assume you do.
Live sales for
Get
these.
off my
there
bottles,
is
Mark.
nothing online. If you want a bottle,
for you, Mark.
comment right now, and it will be reserved for you. That's
give
it.
Teague bottles. He's got enough
Going
bottles.
once.
Wrong.
You're
bad. Teague's bad. See you next time, team. Before we can sell it to Teague. See you later.
We'll see you